Going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, it's amazing how things, be it positive and negative, come in waves. On my channel, I cover a lot of different stories. Recently, I've been covering the story of a young lady who lost her life out here, a 12-year-old girl by the name of Jocelyn Nungery. I attended the funeral today, and I was just sitting there, and I got a ping on my news feed, and I came across a story that's just as sad. And this is out here in Fulshire, Texas, which is right up the road from where I'm at in Houston, Texas. And it's a similar situation, somewhat, both ending in tragedy. You see this young lady up here? This is 12-year-old Aisha Adebayo. This young lady has autism, or had autism. Wednesday night, which was yesterday, at around 9 p.m., she snuck out of her home. She left the house. And she was wandering in the neighborhood, and her parents discovered her missing. Took to social media, went out to look for her. Word got out, it spread quickly. A lot of neighbors and hundreds of volunteers searched for this young lady all through the night. The way the story goes, she was found 20 feet deep in a neighborhood pond, drowned. And they're ruling this an accidental drowning for now. But I mean, as results come out, I'll report on this story. But here it is. Another child gone, 12 years old, just like the previous story I'd done. Snuck out the house, just like the previous story I'd done. A family devastated, just like the previous story I'd done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play this news article, let you guys see it. And they made the announcement a few hours ago, how they found the body, and the efforts they took in looking for this young lady. And it's devastating, beyond unimaginable, And I want you guys to take a look at this, man. I mean, if you have children, watch over them, for real. Take a look.
Thank you. Now to a tragic update on our breaking news this morning. The search for this missing 12-year-old girl is now over. Our Devon Rahming joins us live near Erin River Trail, where police are expected to give an update about this any minute now. Yeah,
Devon, what have you learned since the last time we heard from you?
Well, Ron and Stephanie, good morning. We are waiting for another update from police here within the next half hour. Search efforts just wrapped up not long ago after Fulshire police announced that the 12-year-old young girl was found in a lake by her home, where she drowned. Now, her parents tell us it was just before 9 last night when they realized she wasn't in the house. They immediately called police and took to social media asking for help. Members of the community had spent hours searching for Aisha. Her family says she was able to get out of the house once before, leading them to take extra measures to add extra locks to doors and windows, but somehow she was able to find her way out again last night. Now, we are expecting again to hear from police as the search comes to a close. They're expected to update us here at around 6:45, 7 o'clock, and we'll bring that to you on air and online. The city of Fulshire also says that their thoughts and prayers are with the family this morning. Live in Fulshire, Devon Rahming, KHOU 11 News.
All right, guys, that's the story of what happened to Miss Aisha Adebayo. May she rest in peace. Now, it's bad enough to lose a child, but I mean, to lose a child in this way is horrifying. What else is horrifying is being the person that has to go and break the news to the parents who already at their wits' end, praying for good news to deliver to them something devastating, as far as us saying, hey, we found your daughter. She was at the bottom of a lake. Now, they gave some clues that weren't in that article I showed you was last night. At the end of this video, I'm gonna play the press conference. It's about a 6-minute press conference with the chief, the police chief of Fulshire, and he tells you everything you need to know about how they found this young lady. They found her with a bloodhound. I'll tell you a couple of things. They found her with bloodhounds, and they found her with sonar. But the bloodhound kept going back to the spot and stopping with her scent at the lake. And they don't know, they're ruling it an accidental drowning right now until, the coroner's report comes back. But we'll see. Like I said, it's strange how things like this, stories like this, come connected sometimes. I did the story, like I was telling you about 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungary, right? She too snuck out and she lost her life. Now they had provisions in place because she did this before, but children are smart. And a lot of times they can get their way around things that are stopping them from imminent danger. This time it was too late. And these are hard stories to do, man. I'll be in Fulshire tomorrow. That's what's strange about it. I have a job I got to do out there. I'll be out there tomorrow, and I'll do some fishing online to see where this lake was they found her in, and I'll go and report from there. And see if I can, see anything out there. But I mean, I got to give the community of Fulshire credit. Them people came together. They said it was hundreds of people staying up all night, searching neighborhoods, looking for this young lady. As a community, they came together and did the right thing, working together for, the common good. Unfortunately, the results wasn't expected. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The family is going through it. They are. And my thought and prayers go with them. What makes this thing really hard, this situation, is their worst fears, which they tried to prevent with preventative measures, still came out to be what they were. When you're a parent, man, it's very hard to let your children know that the world is not a safe place for them when, they can't fathom that because they haven't been on this planet too long. This young girl drowned. It's heartbreaking, man. Anyway, I'm going to leave out of here. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can go ahead and check out this press conference. It got a lot of good information in it, guys, and answers a lot of your questions. So check it out before you hit the comment section with a question. Take a look.
And searching the area on foot with drones equipped with FLIR systems. We had officers searching the area for the missing child. We had hundreds of area residents, including one citizen associated with EquiSearch, come out. As time transpired, additional search resources. We called in DPS, TDC, Fort Bend County SO, and the Fulshire Fire Department. 2 helicopters were brought in and assisted with the search of the entire subdivision. Tracking canines, bloodhounds, were also brought in an attempt to locate the missing child. 3 different tracks revealed the child was near a community lake near the residence of the missing child. Search and rescue teams from FSFD and Northeast Fire Department began conducting a search of the lake. At approximately 4:45 a.m., divers recovered the body of the missing child submerged in approximately 20 feet from the bank. All preliminary indications at this time suggest that the child drowned. Regardless of all the efforts put forth to locate the child, it's unfortunate that we could not. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family during this devastating time. I'd like to commend all the resources, DPS, Fort Bend County, EquiSearch, all the hundreds of citizens of Fulshire who came together. It truly does take a village. We had literally hundreds and hundreds of people come out and help us search throughout the night, and it was an all-night search. And I really appreciate everybody coming together to help. Unfortunately, it ended tragically. Our hearts are with the family, and we're grieving with them as well because they are part of our community, and Fulshire truly is a family. So, anybody have any questions?
Yeah, you mentioned, so it was the dogs that located her scent that brought y'all to the area. Kind of expand upon that.
Yeah, so we had EquiSearch come out. A volunteer from EquiSearch had a bloodhound who's helped us in the past, and the bloodhound tracked the lake, a nearby lake, and 3 different times the dog kept continuing to go to the lake. And then we had TDC come out as well, Texas Department of Corrections. They brought their bloodhound out as well. Same thing, same results as the bloodhound kept going to the lake. So we felt that the individual was in the lake.
And what dive team was that found her?
It was the Northeast Fort Bend County Fire Department. They came out and put a boat in there, put some sonar out there, and were able to find her and then eventually recover her.
I spoke with one person who was in the search effort. He said like within an hour, this all came together. Kind of talk about just the collaboration of not only, all these different law enforcement agencies.
Well, the collaboration was amazing, not just with law enforcement. They did an amazing job. Everybody worked together. Fort Bend County had their helicopter out here. Texas Department of Public Safety had their helicopter out here. Everybody came together very quickly, not to just mention the law enforcement agencies, the fire departments, and all the first responders, but EquiSearch. And then the hundreds, I'm telling you, literally hundreds of people, citizens of this community, came out to help us search, because we truly are a family out here. And it was amazing to see. We put the information on social media that we had lost her, and we were all looking for her. And you would have been amazed to see all the flashlights and cars driving back and forth. We literally had hundreds and hundreds of eyes helping us out. So it was heart-rending. So, very sad.
How's the family doing?
Not good, as you would imagine. I mean, they lost their 12-year-old daughter. And I'm a father as well. I have 8 grandchildren and 3 children myself. It's unimaginable what she's going through. And our hearts are truly with her, and we'll be there for her as we move forward.
The search is now over, but this is still an ongoing investigation.
Correct.
So what happens now?
Well, preliminary investigation, we assume that it was drowning, right? So we're not 100% sure. So Fort Bend County Medical Examiner is going to continue the investigation to determine if drowning was indeed the cause. But preliminary investigation does say that it's possible drowning, right? So once we determine the exact cause, we'll continue the investigation at that time. Right now, that's all we know.
Do you believe this was accidental drowning?
Yes, sir, I do. I believe it's accidental.
And she was last seen on security camera, is that right?
Yeah, so a security camera, there's lots of security cameras on homes. So we started looking at all the homes to see which direction she was traveling. And the direction that she was traveling through the security homes, again, everybody was very helpful with this, showed her going towards the lake, right? So our immediate focus was on the lake, right? So we searched the lake immediately, but it happened so quick we didn't see anything when we first arrived. But as we focused and got more focused on the video camera, we could see exactly which direction he was going. So then we allowed the dogs to come in without telling them anything. The dogs exactly followed the pattern that we thought had happened.
What do you think of at least a roundabout timeline from when she left home to when it's presumed that she may have drowned?
Probably pretty quickly. So we saw her going towards the lake area at 9 a.m. on a video camera, 9 a.m. We received the call, 9 p.m. I'm sorry, it's been a long night.
No,
I've been up all night working this. So 9 p.m., we saw her walking down the street going towards the trail that we feel like she went to the lake. And we didn't get the call till 9:15 because the parents were obviously looking for their daughter. And so they did call us when they couldn't find her, and we immediately showed up. Within 4 or 5 minutes, we showed up at the scene and started helping the family look for her.
Do you think it was in between that 15 minutes probably?
Probably so. It's hard to tell. I mean, we're looking for video cameras now on the back side of the houses. Now that it's daylight and people are awake, we're canvassing the area that faced the lake. The back cameras, on the backyard cameras, we might find an exact time, but we don't know right now.
Anything else you'd like to add that we didn't ask, or anything that's not covered?
I just want to say that, I can't emphasize this enough. Fulshire is an amazing community to me. When I put this on our social media page, within minutes, I had 1,000 shares and over 180,000 views. So the Facebook is there and the people are there and they respond. To see all these people out here with flashlights, organizing, we had 200 volunteers sitting in this parking lot when it first started. Obviously, we couldn't let them go walking right away because, it's 2 in the morning. You're knocking on doors, that doesn't go well. But they were all here to help us. But we had people climbing rafters of homes under construction, looking for her. We had people going in cars, looking for unlocked cars to see if she may have got herself in a car and maybe was hiding. So it's just an amazing community. It's just I can't get over how much the community supports us. out here. Because without them, we don't have anything. So,
Awesome. Thank you.
yep.
We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.